Hello, hello. Welcome back to the realm, and you find me here at night time. It's always night time in the realm. I don't know why. It's always night time. Oh, it feels like that. It's like Narnia, except not snow. So I've done the wall. I've gone all the way along it, the whole thing, the whole thing. And so the last thing to do then is just this tower here. Oh, look over there. There's something fun. I don't know if I showed you. There's a statue of my dog. Jackson, my first dog. That's who this is. I've decided. Um, so yeah, that's what that is. That's why that's there. I'm not sure that's the right. Oops, I'm not sure that's the right place for it, to be honest. But he's there for the moment. There's a kind of a path that comes up from the city up to this area, and you can walk along the statue. Anyway, so excuse me. I've got quite a lot I want to do. I want to finish this last tower. The zombie says. I want to finish this last tower. And then I've been going around. I've decided I want to put actual gates on my city. Now I've got a bit more experienced with this command blocks and structure blocks, rather than being confined just to redstone. I want opening and closing gates on my city. So that's as well as the kind of piston things that come up fences. I don't know how you describe them. Piston gates, maybe. As well as them, I want. I don't know. I want some actual fence gates on the thing. So I want to go and do that. This. There you go. Here's the last tower. A bit annoyingly, that one's a different shape. So it won't have a torch on top of that one. But we can live with that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And I've checked the light levels along the walls, and everywhere's lit up above 7, so we know we're safe there. But this is one of the main gates of the city, and you can see it's quite big. And I've been putting on doors, and the idea at the moment, there's a switch on the outside that will work for these things, and a switch on the inside that will work. And likewise, there's another door over here, so there's a switch on the outside that will work, and a switch on the inside. That one's in this in here. And then we keep these things. So I think I can go over again how these things actually work, because it's sort of useful, isn't it? First of all, we need, because these ones need these logic gates. I'm sure this is the XOR logic gate we're building, so that you can use it from either side. We need a chunk of space to fit that gate. We need a command block to detect. Well, you could run a redstone signal down from these things, but I'm just going to use a command block to detect whether or not the things are switched, and then you don't have to use redstone. So we need a hole, really, to put all of this stuff in. So let's have a think. We can put it under the road, can't we? Let's just have a think. Now, if we start, say, here, I'm just going to dig out the road to put what we need in there. So we're going to need 2 command blocks. Each one, they need to be not touching. Oh no, can they touch each other? Don't know. Maybe. Is that one hidden? No, it's not. Bollocks. Let's go down another one so it can be hidden. Like that. And, let's be symmetrical about it. No, we want them 2 apart. Yeah. Okay. Right, so there's our 2 command blocks. Let's go down. We're going to go down one more now, aren't we? Clearly. I think we need to go down another layer to fit the logic gate in anyway, because it's a 2 block high thing. So what we need on each one of these is, first of all, a detector to see if this switch is on. So what is this switch? We look at the switch, and it tells you there, I pushed F3, it tells you there what we're looking at. We are looking at block 580, 66, 196. See, 580, 66, 196. I'm going to write that down. 580, 66, 196. Right, that's that one. So let's detect that one here. So what we type is we want to execute this block if that block we were just looking at, 549, sorry, 580, 66, 196, contains a lever which is powered. It doesn't really matter what way, we just need it to be one or the other. And we want this to always be detecting this. So we have this always active there like that. I don't know quite whether we need this here. I'm not sure. I'm going to put it on repeat anyway because I'm not sure. Right, there we are. There's that one working. And then we want one on the other side as well for the door, for the lever that will close the thing. So that is block 578, 66, 195. 578, 66, 195. Just writing it down. And then over here, we do the same thing. We do execute if the block 578, 66, 195 contains a lever which is powered. And it's always active. Oh, hang on, that doesn't look right. Repeat. There we go, always active. Now, as I mentioned in the last time I went over these blocks can't power redstone direct, but they will power. Oh, look, one of them is on. Look, it can detect it. They will power these things. And then I think these things will power redstone, won't they? No, it's too weak. So we'll put a repeater just on the end of them, so it's nice and strong, the signal. Then we've got a strong signal. And that's the signal that we can then feed into the logic gate. Okay? So the logic gate is built. I'm just going to strip out this side. So we're going to have to tidy some of this up, really. I hope I've got enough space for logic gate. I've got a funny, nasty feeling I haven't left enough space. I've got a nasty feeling I haven't left enough space. Well, we shall see. 1, 2. There's the logic gate. I'm just counting. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. No, we haven't left enough space for it. We need a lot more space. Because you need some piston mechanism at the end of it all for the logic, for the end result to work. So this one here, we're going to copy. Always active. We're going to put that one there. This one here. Again, I'm going to copy that and just put that back there. And get rid of them. These here. Oops. Yeah, they're still working. Good. Okay. So our redstone inputs to our let's make it out of wool because everyone loves wool to see what we're doing. I don't know why, but it seems that's the thing. So first thing, you have a set of 3 blocks and 1 block, kind of like a T. You have 1 block there and 1 block there and 1 block at the end, like that. And the signal runs off this one at the end. And we scatter redstone powder around these things. It goes there and there. It goes there and there and there and there. And it goes there and it goes there. And then we get a signal off the end here. And then we use redstone torches. And we have one there, and also we have them in the middle there. And then back here, we have them just at the edges of those blocks there. That, I think, yeah, that's the finished thing. It's all done. So then if we change either of those inputs, it doesn't matter what we change, the signal at the end will change. It doesn't matter what we do. And then at the end here, what we want, we're going to be using 2 command blocks ultimately to make all of this work. 2 structure blocks, sorry, to make all of this work. So we will put a piston down on its side, like that. There we go. With a redstone block on it, like that. We will then be using command blocks, which I haven't programmed yet, but we can get these ready, I suppose. So there'll be one activated here and one activated when the piston's retracted there. Those 2 blocks are going to activate when we push our levers on the door. But what we've got to do now is capture the 2 structure blocks. What we now need to do is to capture the 2 different structures we want to toggle between with this door. So we've got one of them clearly is already there, haven't we? I'm just going to fill it up with that, just to cover it up for the moment. Yeah, there we go. And then the other side. Yeah, we need to cover that up a bit. Okay. No one will ever know. And the idea, look, if I now toggle this, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Damn it. It should work. Oh, that one works. Why doesn't this one do anything? Okay, I don't understand that. So we've got both of them on at the moment. I check it's doing its detection. So that's worked. But it should... What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? Oh, look, hang on. It should be right there as well. There we are. So there's also a torch in the middle there. So that makes it change. That makes it change. That makes it change. Everything. So just flicking a lever, no matter the state of the other lever, the piston goes the other way, which is what we want. Right, cover all that up. We will now pick up a structure block and record this. So this is our open door arrangement. So what we want is to call it, now I'm going to call this door 2 open because I've already done some doors. I've already done them. This is what, 4 high, 3 high, 3 maybe. It's 2 by 1. I'm not sure which way we're going to go. So it clearly starts at the ground, and it's 1 that way and 2 that way. Now it's in the wrong place. So we need to offset that by, is it that way? No. That way, in that direction. And what way? No. That way. There we go. Now it's highlighting the doors. So this is door 2 open. Door 2 open. We're now going to save that one. And then one of these positions can be door 2 open. We're going to load that, but that's going to put it over there. So clearly it's now going to have to go up 4, it looks like, doesn't it? It's going to go up, no, 3. So it's going to be at that height, and it's going to be offset over there. So I'm trying to place it where I want it. 4. There we go. And this one. There we go. Right. So that one then is ready to put the block there. And just so we don't get confused with our bounding box, we're going to turn the bounding box off. Okay, so there's position 1 done. So if I do this, if I smash a door, and then toggle it. Doesn't do anything, but that replaces the structure. Now our second structure is in the same blocks, but it's a closed door. So we'll build our closed door so we can record it in the same blocks. There we go. There's a closed door. And I've got to record that structure. I'm going to save it as door 2 closed. It's going to start the ground. We know that this needs kind of some offsets and things. I can't remember what they were. We know it's 3 tall. Was it that way? No, look, I've gone too far one direction. Oh. Hang on. Bit puzzled. Is it that one's the problem? There we go. Right, so there we're highlighting then the new doors there. So there's door 2 closed. Save that structure, get rid of that. And then in the other position over here, we're going to be loading that structure. Door 2 closed. Clearly it's got to go up. 1, 2, 4 again, isn't it? There. No, 3. I wish I could remember. Right, and then it's got to shunt along, go back 1 and along. So is that? Yeah. And then it's going to go along that way. There we go. That one's in the right place now. So we don't need the bound. It's saved. We don't need the bounding box. It's just there. It's done. That's all it takes. Here we go. There's the 2 positions of the doors. They're done. Isn't that cool? We can't get through. We can't get through the door, even if we sort of open it. Oh, you can actually walk through the doors. Anyway, they're kind of cosmetic largely, aren't they? And we can open it from the other side as well. That's the point with that logic gate that we used. These can then get filled in because we don't need any of this gubbins. That can be filled over. And there we are. So there's that door down. And I've got a few of these sort of things to go. I mean, let me just show you. This is going to be a very quick video. Over here, these big gates in this wall, what I've decided that I want is, as well as the door on the outside, you see I prepared it and I know where the levers are going to be, the rest of it. As well as the doors on the outside, I want a portcullis to come down. So this is going to come down, so I'm going to have to record this whole arrangement, including the button and everything else. It's got to be recorded carefully so that I replace stuff properly each time. But yeah, I want the portcullis to come down, and I think over here on the big, we have another big gate over here. Yeah, there we go. The doors are sitting ready, but I want the portcullis to come down, and that will fit into that gap there. So that's what I'm working on, and all of the doors are going to work like this. Where the existing buttons, like this here, were interfering with the door, because if the button's too close to the door, then it makes the trapdoors open. It's really annoying. I've had to move the buttons sort of back a bit. Yeah, that's it. But we've done the wall. It's finished. All of it's done all the way along. With this weird and wacky bit of scenery, I've just put a canopy over where it comes out. I just wanted to highlight it a bit there. And where we built the bridge over here, and we've got the doors, the first instance of them, the drawbridge. I think we might have a little external chapel thing on that hill. Seems like a nice idea. I think that's what's going to get built there. That's all I wanted to do though in this video, to go through this mixture of command blocks and structure blocks to sort of give ideas about how you can combine them to make opening and closing doors. It's fairly advanced, but it's so much better than what you can do with redstone. So that's going to operate them when it's all wired up, and this is going to operate the doors. Cool. I hope you're all well. Keep well, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.